picked up some really cool Pokemon stuff over the last couple of days, and here's a few select figures. But what I'm going to show you today is probably one of the coolest Pokemon pickups we've actually had so far this year. Really, really cool. But first up, let's show you these. We've got the Mega Charizard X Mega Select figure there, really cool. You've got the Deoxys normal form there as well. We've got the Cinderace, not as interesting, but you've also got the Suicune there, which is really, really cool. So yeah, 4 Mega Select figures coming to the store, but let's show you the other cool thing. Now right here we've got a stack of old Japanese Pokemon strategy guides, and we're going to go through them one by one, show you a little bit inside of each one, because I think they're really cool to document if you're a Pokemon fan, because this type of stuff does not come up often. And the first one I thought we'd go back to is this Pokemon Stadium one for the N64. Now, people that know me and Pokemon is I love the old nostalgic 90s Pokemon art. It's absolutely amazing to me. Love going back to the 90s, early 2000s and seeing some of this stuff. And we'll have a look through some of these pages and you'll just see, you know, some of the details in there. And, you know, the fact that it's in Japanese as well, for me, just makes it more nostalgic, you know. You see some of this really cool stuff. And yeah, just seeing it in Japanese, just for some reason, even though I can't read any of it at all. I mean, look, literally a page of words, but I just think it's really, really cool. These are really hard to find now, these sorts of books. And yeah, there's the Pokemon Stadium N64 one. Let's go on to the next one. Now, this next one is the Fire Red Leaf Green for the Game Boy Advance. Really, really cool. Got a nice little hollow kind of sticker on there as well. On the back, you've got all your gym leaders. Really cool artwork for those as well. We'll have a quick flick through these pages. Obviously, you've got strategy guides for each of the gym leaders, how to get through all of the levels and all of the little zones, which Pokemon you can catch in there and all that sort of stuff. Just really, really cool. Again, taking you back to the Game Boy Advance era. Were the games ever as good since the Game Boy Advance? I mean, here's some of the Pokemon that you can catch in there. Obviously, all Gen 1. Fire Red and Leaf Green is a very, very popular Pokemon game. Lots of ROM hacks come out for it, but yeah, there you go, Fire Red, Leaf Green, really cool. Now this next one, as you can see, has got to be Pokemon Emerald, right, with the Rayquaza on the front. You've obviously got Torchic, the Trico and Mudkip on the front there. All your little gym trainers on the front. This is a really cool artwork for this cover, actually. These have all got their slip covers for them as well, so that's what the cover looks like on the inside. Probably should have done that for each one, but there's the map. Let's quickly go through some of it and show you some of the pages. Obviously, you've got like breakdowns of each of the Pokemon that you can catch in Emerald. Really cool. Trapinch, Skarmory, yeah, just Staryu. There you go, some classics. But obviously, you've also got your strategy guides for all of the trainers, all of the areas. There's Scott there. But yeah, there's like really, really cool artwork again through it. Really nice book to have. And there you go, Pokemon Emerald. Right, I'm not actually too sure what this next one is. This is Nintendo DS on the top. There's Giratina there. And then, oh, actually, this will be Diamond and Pearl then. So, yeah, what does it say there? 2006. Yeah, so you got Dialga and you got Palkia on the back. It's got to be Diamond and Pearl then, hasn't it? But yeah, really, really cool. Again, you got a breakdown of all your Pokemon in there. All your favourites, all your strategy guides, what moves they get and all that sort of stuff. We'll flick through closer to the front. There's a Magikarp. Yeah, just really cool. Here we go, strategy guide. There's all your levels and all that sort of stuff. Your maps, tells you what Pokemon there are. I just love this sort of stuff, man. This is me in Pokemon. You know, I love looking through these bits. There's Deoxys there. Really cool. Yeah, how awesome are these books, guys? There's the front of it there. Just amazing artwork on the front. Loads of mons like you want to see. You've got a bunch of evolutions there on the top as well. What more could you possibly want? Let's have a look inside the slipcover. Oh, there you go. That's quite an odd one, isn't it? It's actually the same as that, but not in colour. So there you go. Very, very cool. What did we say it was? Diamond and Pearl, wasn't it? Yeah. On to the next one. Next up, we've got Pokemon Platinum with the Giratina on the front. How cool is that? Really nice, full platinum, shiny cover. There's the back of it there as well. There's your 2 trainers. Really, really cool. Love the hollow foil cover on it. Let's have a little flick through, show you some of this. There we go. We've got some of the Pokemon you get there. There's a Darkrai, Jirachi, Deoxys. There's a Love Disc, not as interested. Flygon there. Yeah, just really cool looking through some of these books, guys. Let me know in the comments what one's your favourite bin so far. If you like looking through these sorts of things, there's some of the maps there. Teaching you how to get through. There's a Pichu. Just really cool. I love looking through these sorts of books. I'm going to have a little look through them, sort of a slower pace to myself. And but yeah, these are really, really cool. Really hard to come by, these sorts of books. And yeah, it's cool to come across this sort of stuff every now and again. On to the next one. And this is the last one, the most recent, you could say, Pokemon Legends. I guess this is the one where they go back in time, don't they, to the Arceus game. Nintendo Switch, again, really, really cool. You got Dialga and Palkia origin forms there. There's the Arceus there as well, of course. But yeah, let's have a quick flick through. We're going to see most of this, I would have imagined. Hopefully there's no code in there that can be used. But yeah, again, just another breakdown for all of the cool Pokemon. Landorus there. Is it Bastiladon? Something like that, isn't it? Can't remember some of these names off the top of my head sometimes. Magmortar there. But yeah, really, really cool. Let's flick through again to get closer to the front. You got all your costumes that you can get now and all that sort of stuff. All your items and things like that. Yeah, just again, really cool artwork. Obviously, this is more modern stuff now. But yeah, again, just a really cool Nintendo Switch game guide. There's probably not that many of these, really, is there? Game guides and that, it's kind of like a really... You just don't do game guides anymore, do you? People just watch it on YouTube now. If you want to know where you've got to go in Elden Ring, most people are watching Fighting Cowboy. I don't think there's many people picking up like premium strategy guides anymore, and that's why I love to see this stuff out. It's so nostalgic to me to see an official strategy guide. It gives you a real window into the past. And when you look at these games, I mean, not necessarily this one, obviously, but if you get something like, like the Platinum one, these are like real windows into the past of how this is how we had to look up our games, back in the day. We had to go through books that are like 2 inches thick like this, try and find where we are, just to try and find some really obscure way that I've got to try and catch a Staryu so that it hatches an egg that gives me a Slowpoke or something. It's just crazy how times have evolved. But yeah, that's all of those books. Probably my coolest Pokemon pickup of the year so far. It is obviously only February though. We're only just getting back into things. So yeah, leave us a like if you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments what your favourite one of these were. I think for me personally, it's got to be either Emerald or the Pokemon Stadium one. Let me get those out. Yeah, there we go. We've got the Emerald and we've got the Pokemon Stadium there. These are probably my two favourite. Based on the artwork, obviously you've got the nostalgic 90s 3D N64 vibe. So cool. And obviously just for this one, because you've got loads of Mons on there, you've got the Rayquazas, you've got a bunch of trainers. Just a very, very cool cover. But yeah, fairly short video, I guess. It wasn't quite 10 minutes, but I thought this was definitely worth documenting because you don't see this sort of stuff very often anymore. So leave us a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, let us know in the comments what your favourite one of these were. Also as well, let us know on the Pokemon Select figures, which one would you pick up if you had a choice? Would it be the Charizard, the Deoxys, the Cinderace, or the Suicune? I literally pulled that out of the top of my head, couldn't remember what they were. But yeah, thanks for watching, see you soon.